There's a very serious discrepancy between what is taught as being Torah and what the Rambam, Rabbi Moshe ben Maimon, understood to be Torah. That means to say that Rabbi Moshe ben Maimon had a basic perception of what Torah is about, and I would imagine that he knows something about what he was talking about, seeing that nobody ever before him or after accomplished the total crystallization and perfection of Torah Shabbal Peh. So it's hard to understand why the Rambam's understanding of Torah is completely ignored by people today. The Rambam understood that the mitzvot have what are a priori reasons underneath them. In other words, that there are a set of values that are behind the mitzvot, reasons for the mitzvot that are not just there abstractly, but they actually determine how the mitzvot are applied. He clearly states this. It's a machlokus in the Gemara itself, actually, and he does state it in Yevamot. And let me just say that that's not how Torah is taught today in the religious world. It's supposed that the mitzvot are themselves the purpose and the goal, which is just not really like how the Rambam understood the mitzvot. And it's questionable, like if that approach is even a very moral approach in itself. While with the Rambam, there's the set of basic values inside of Torah that are themselves good. It's understood that these values are good. It's not right to go around hurting people. The precious and the importance of family, of intellectual honesty. These are all values that the Rambam, clearly held by, but are completely absent in Orthodox Judaism today. Capacity for self-deception is awesome. Take a look at the Discovery Institute, places like that. The poor rabbit that doesn't chew his cud. What can you do? They can distract. I think like the Discovery Institute and places like that, Hasidus, it's like a magician. Is what they do is like they have this magic trick. They distract their attention on some side issue, right? Talking all holy and high up. Well, in the meantime, ignoring basic facts that the main goal of Hasidut is to wipe out democracy and freedom for all people. That's how it was created, and that's how it is today. It is absolutely there's between democracy and human values and freedom and equality for all and Hasidus, there is absolutely no connection. These are bitter enemies created. Hasidus was created to be, or at least it was understood by those that were following it as being the antithesis of freedom and equality. So no, it's not like that's the way that they make progress is by distracting people like a magician from the values that they're actually teaching, which are values that the rabbis should rule over everybody, and it should be like Mishnah Burism, that anything you do, say, or think should be you should be under the authority of a rabbi, and if he doesn't like what you're doing, well, excuse me.